Good evening everyone, and welcome to Late Night Racing's round 12 of the Gen 3 Supercar series on Forza Motorsport. We've only 2 rounds to remain. We're into the second round of the playoffs. So the top 7 will be cut down to the top 4. So sitting in our top 7 at the moment, we have Noble Rabbit in first, Binky in second, Aggro Cat in third, Sam in fourth, Jax in fifth, Motorman in sixth, and Aussie Bogan in seventh. So depending on where they finish tonight will determine who will make our top 4. So just getting set now for qualifying. We are racing at Silverstone today. We've got some lovely weather, but we're on the international circuit, so we're not actually doing the GP circuit. I believe they call this the East Circuit. So everyone lining up on the grid, getting ready to start quali. So Eleanor Shifty leads them away. First time I've seen him in this race series, so welcome Shifty. Aussie Bogan, probably looking to have another good battle session with T-Dub tonight. Motorman. They got Grumble Bum there in the Supra. So this Gen 3 series is based on what the Supercars will be next year, as in Supra, Mustang and Camaro. Dizzy also in a Supra. The Supra seems quite fast in a straight line, so they might play to their advantage tonight here at Silverstone. We have Senna. Go to Mr. Late Night Racing himself, Sparrow, the DW40 Ampol sponsored Mustang. Bogan's dropped down a bit. Sam's gone to the top. Doors. It's showing me lap times for some reason. So far looks like Binky set the fastest lap, Sam in second, we actually don't have what's his name? The Noble Rabbit's not here, and I believe Aggro Cat's not here either. So 2 drivers that are in the top 7 are a no-show so far. It takes a bit of slack off some of these drivers, as 3 will be eliminated at the end of tonight. So basically that just means there's more chances there of some of these drivers getting knocked out tonight. Aussie Bogan put in a pretty good lap time. He's up into third as he comes down to finish his final lap of qualifying. In the tradie sponsored Camaro. Rounds the final corner, crosses the line, and still sits in third. So watch everyone else coming up over the line. Dizzy moves up to 6th, good lap there. Motorman moves up to 5th, and so does Senna, moves up to 6th. Hobbsy now moves up into 5th spot. Bruno moves into 7th. Just waiting for T-Dub. T-Dub crosses the line, so there's our qualifying for the 2 sprint races tonight. Binky in 1st place with a 106.73. Oh man, you've got time to go through the list. Anyway, so here's our top 3 to start the race. So 2 races, 25 minutes each, 1 compulsory pit stop for tyres. Now, these pit stops are quite quick, they're only about 4 to 5 seconds. So anything is possible in these races tonight. So it'll be interesting to see. The Supras are good in a straight line. They were pretty good at Bathurst too, going up Mountain Straight and down Conrod compared to the Mustangs and the Camaros. So it'll be interesting to see how Hobbsy and Dizzy go tonight. That's like Grumblebum too, he's in a Supra, I believe. Just waiting for everyone now to finish final adjustments on their setups, getting fuel rates in, and then they'll tick the box. And once everyone's ticked the box, we'll then form up on the grid and start race 1 of round 12 here at Silverstone. So basically you can see there, that's the international circuit, or Eastern Circuit as they call it. So basically it's the back half of the GP's track, but instead of going through the tight left hairpin onto the back straight, it's a shortcut onto the front straight just after Maggots and Beckett's. And they head up over the hill and then down into the chicane around the final corner and onto the straight again. I believe this used to be the original pit lane. So only 2.98 kilometres, so only a short track. We have, what was that, Red Dragon just showed up. In a P-rated car, Cadillac. Yeah, okay. You might want to change that, mate. So still just a few to ready up. Red Dragon is in the wrong car again. There we go, into the Chef Camaro. Nice. So just waiting on 3. So 14 tonight's a good lineup. It'll be interesting to see how tyres wear tonight. I believe everyone is restricted to sport tyres. I don't know, I haven't really been given all the information. I don't know quite about the setups. But there are different ratings for the different cars to homologate them to make them as even as possible. But we have seen in previous races the tyres do wear quite quickly. We're basically into 1 compulsory stop. We do see some people come in for 2, even possibly 3 stops, depending on how long the races are. So, but with these short races, I think you've got to try to strategise it to make the one stop, make the tyres last in the first stint as long as possible, and come home with a fresh set. And also your fuel load as well. So just waiting on one more to ready up, and we should be heading to the grid very shortly. Alright, Red Dragon's readied up. Is that everybody? I can't see the top two cars. It must be, because the race is about to start. So we move on to the grid now. Everyone will be loading into their positions. It's a fairly quick start. We get a 3, 2, 1 and we go racing. Don't have a chance for a warm-up lap or formation. Straight into the deep end, straight into all the action. So we've got Binky there in the red Camaro who's changed the colour. The red obviously goes faster. 3, 2, 1 and off we go racing. So far off to a pretty good start. Aussie Bogan's got a good launch here around the outside of Sam. Sam's still hot on his heels. He looks like he's going to have a look on the inside. No, he goes onto the outside. This is where the track usually kicks back to the left there, but it goes through the shortcut section here. Now we go onto the front straight, so everyone can pretty much unwind. Stano getting harassed here from Bruno, and Dizzy not too far behind. Let's have a look at the speed of this Super here. He's pulled out. He's going to go side by side here with Stano. Decides to back out of it. We've got T-Dub here up the outside of Sparrow. Sparrow going to look down the inside here of the chicane. No, he pulls out of it and lets him through. In the early days, first lap of 22. We go back here to Shifty, Rumblebum and Red Dragon following up the back of the field. So far Hobbsy's already got a penalty. The heater's on here on the back of Aussie Bogan. Sam's putting enormous pressure on the back. Aussie Bogan got a good run through that section there. He's managed to pull a gap on the front straight. These two battling here. Is that Binky pull a 1.5 second gap on second place. Jack's hounding at the back now of Sam and Aussie Bogan. As you watch Hobbsy try to get around the outside here of Motorman. Motorman leaves him a little bit of room. Hobbsy's going to be on the inside here for the chicane. And he makes the move stick. Nicely done. Senna has managed to get past Bruno, but Bruno's not going to let him check out. There's T-Dubs actually on the move as well. But T-Dubs having a look up the inside here of Bruno. Pulls it in tight, manages to make it stick. Oh, takes a lot of curb and throws the car sideways. Bruno's had to take avoiding action through the grass. Manages to pull back on track, no problems at all. Back in position. Bruno went to have a look up the inside, just not quite enough room. Everyone else at the back here starting to space themselves out. Pressure's still on up the front here between Aussie Bogan and Sam. Mustang looking up the inside here at the chicane. Manages to make it stick. A little bit shallow on the exit here. Aussie Bogan's got a good run and just brought him back up through. They go side by side onto the start finish straight. So Bogan's going to be on the inside here for turn 1. Sam's going to try to get a good run here. Looks up on the inside. He's going to dive over. Bogan protects. Makes him stay out wide. So good racing between these two. Haven't traded any paint. Just trying the over and under. As Sam's trying to get a good run here. Should be in the slipstream now. As he pulls out, he's going to go side by side. Up into the right hander. There's deeper under brakes. Made Aussie Bogan check up. Aussie Bogan's got a good run out here. He's going to look down the outside into the chicane. Try to get a nice exit here. Aussie Bogan. He's going to look up the inside again. Not quite have the room there, so Sam's through. Nice and neat. Go back to the field here, Motorman looking up the inside of Hobbsy. Pulls out of it. And right behind Motorman, Senna is closing in on this battle group too. So we are going to be looking at a 3-way battle now. Or 5th, 6th and 7th. As we jump on board here with Senna. Try to watch Hobbsy and Motorman up in front. They've both run a little bit wide here. Senna can get a good run out here. Close that gap right up. Right on the back of him now. Get a good exit. I think his best bet's going to be at turn 3 here. Just has to check up a little bit, nose to tail. He's going to be stuck on the outside here. The Motorman has a look down the inside of Hobbsy. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there between Hobbsy and Senna. Senna just checked up there to try to let Hobbsy back. Motorman's made it through and manages to just pull a bit of a gap now. Go back, we've got Sparrow and T-Dub chasing down the Super of Dizzy. There's T-Dub, looks up the inside. Wow, beautiful move. As Dizzy comes back on him as they do the switch back. Dizzy's going to be on the outside. T-Dub doesn't dive under brakes, just pulls it up. This now's not the time. It is only lap 7 of 22. He's putting the pressure on. Sparrow sitting at the back there. T-Dub right on the back of him here. Let's have a look at the pace between the Super and the Mustang down the back straight. See that Super just pulling the gap. Looks like he got a bit spooked there. So it looks like we've now got Bit of a gap from Jax. Motorman is now being harassed by Senna. Senna looking every which way, tries for an undercut. Motorman's seen him there. Want to get a good run here onto the back straight. He's all exit. He's in the slipstream. He's going to make the move. Staying in tight. Pulls out. Gets that side draft. Goes deep under brakes. Motorman saw him and left the door open. Didn't turn down. Still only early days. We've yet to see anyone pull into the pits for a compulsory stop yet. So we see here's Hobbsy trying to recover from that early incident. Bruno's managed to get past. Hobbsy's pushing hard to try to get back. And saying that, T-Dub has pulled into the pits, first to do the compulsory stop. So far on lap 9, we've got Binky out in front by 4.4 seconds, back to Sam sitting in second. Then we go back to Jax in third, which is 6 seconds back. Then Senna has managed to get around Motorman sitting in fourth. Hot on his heels, and fifth is Motorman. Then we go back to sixth, Bruno. Seventh is Hobbsy. We got eighth is Dizzy, Aussie Bogan. Aussie Bogan has dropped back heaps because he was up the front. Whether he's done a compulsory stop and I've missed it. Yes, Aussie Bogan has done a compulsory stop. Him, T-Dub and Sam's now into the pits. So that explains why Aussie Bogan is back in mid-pack. Then we got then we got Sparrow sitting in 10th, Shifty in 11th, T-Dub in 12th, Grumblebum in 13th, and Red Dragon in 14th. Senna's just starting to pull that gap now on Motorman, just out to 7/10. Same with Dizzy here, he's managed to pull a bit of a gap on Sparrow. That Supra is damn quick in a straight line. So Jax is now into the pits. So it'll be interesting to watch here. He's in the pits, and where does Aussie Bogan pop out in regards to Jax? So Aussie Bogan's now coming around the final corner on the start-finish line. Bogan has jumped in. So I believe that Sam has done his pit stop as well. So these two will resume their duel from early on in the race. Our race leader is in the pits. So these gentlemen will be trying to accumulate as many points in this race to try to secure their top 7 spot, or the top 4 spot I should say. Only 4 of these drivers will be in contention for the championship next week. So a good result is what you need in both races tonight. Both Senna and Motorman are in the pits as well. Hobbsy, yet to do a compulsory stop, is getting harassed here by Sam and Bogan. works up the inside. Got a bit of a run. Now Bogan should slip in behind him and push his way through as well. Both going to try to slipstream down the inside. Hobbsy just stands aside and lets them through. He knows he's not racing them. So we go back here to Mr. Late Night Racing trying to close back in on Dizzy. Gap's now out to 0.9 of a second, just on 1 second between the Supra and the Mustang. So who have we yet to see make a pit stop? With Hobbsy, Dizzy, Sparrow and Grumblebum still yet to do their stop. The battle is still on here for second spot between Aussie Bogan and Sam. Aussie Bogan trying to get a good run out of the second section here. Using for the exit curve. Oh, Sam's run a little bit wide there. That's going to invite Aussie Bogan up the inside. We keep the nose up there. He's going to be on the inside for the next turn. He's going to be shallow on exit, and Sam could undercut him here. He's managed to make that stick. We'll watch to see. There's a bit of a slipstream. He thought about it. Thought about sticking the nose in. Just not quite enough. Aussie Bogan's through cleanly up into second spot. Nicely done. Yeah, back here to Jax. Jax is all over the back of Sparrow now. Sparrow yet to do his compulsory stop. So he'll be on pretty worn tyres. Jax will be on fresh. Oh, and that shows that they're massive slide from Sparrow. I dare say the tyres are cooked and he'll be in this lap. It'll be killing his lap times. And that's let centre through. And Motorman might be too far behind, so Sparrow is struggling for rear grip. Those tyres will be absolutely cooked in. Just in the background there you can see there's T-Dub. And T-Dub was battling with Sparrow here, so T-Dub's going to be the big winner out of this. Maybe Sparrow should have come in a couple of laps earlier. You see he's absolutely struggling now, and here he goes, heads into the pits. Same with Bogan. Oh, Bogan's in the pits again. Second stop for Bogan. I wonder what's going on there. He's managed to come back out in 6th place, just in front of Bruno. It just seems a little bit weird why he's gone in for a second stop. Whether he's overheated the tyres during the battle with Sam, or whether he didn't have enough fuel. But now Senna Pushing his way up, he's looking at a podium here, he's chasing down Jax. And not too far behind is Motorman. So now we're going to get a good run. It's a really nice run through there. He's got a good run on Jax. Get a good exit here. He's going to be on the outside. Thought he might have had a bit of a switch back there. Trying to get a good run out here. Try to use as much as bit of a bump and run. A bit too much wheel spin there, and Jax is just slightly pulling away on the straight. Senna will regroup and try again. Still got a few laps up his sleeve. See, we got Motorman there and Aussie Bogan closing in. Aussie Bogan will have fresh tyres on, so it won't be too far behind, and he'll be on the back of this group. Good racing so far. Senna's getting ready to have another look. Is he going to switch back? Yes, he does. Down the inside. Nice move. They're going to go side by side here, but Senna should stay. Yep, he's got the inside. It's going to be a bit shallow. Manages to make it stick. Great move there from Senna. He's moved him up to third, but Jax has stuck the nose back out, and he's going to be up on the inside here. It's been great battles all the way through. TW has managed to, oh, you thought he just managed to sneak it around Hobbsy there. Not quite enough. As we go back to this battle here for the final spot on the podium, it's now a four-way battle. As Aussie Bogan is now into the mix. Senna's trying to look up the inside. Motorman's going to go with him. Oh, slight contact. Motorman, just a little bit of a touch on Senna there, unsettles the car, and Aussie Bogan's managed to go around the outside of Motorman and makes it stick on Senna as well. So those fresh tyres definitely are helping him push his way back through. So we're just on 3 laps to go. Aussie Bogan here could be on for a podium spot. It's a good exit there. You can definitely see the grip difference between Jax and Aussie Bogan as he switches back to go on the inside of the chicane. Or slight contact, but makes the move stick and starts to pull away. All big slide off the curb there, but manages to hold it. As Aussie Bogan makes his way back up into third. He's dropped right back from this group. Senna's trying to not let Aussie Bogan escape. I dare say just the grip difference in tyres. There's not much he can really do about it. As you can see, he's already pulled 0.3 of a second in that first sector. Now managed to open the gap up to 1 second. Everybody else seems to be just out in their own little section at the moment. The T-Dub's had another incident, or has he just done another pit stop? T-Dub has done another pit stop, because he was battling for 7th there with Hobbsy at one stage. So obviously he's cooked the tyres trying to do that. So the way it's sitting for points at the moment, we've got Binky, Sam, Aussie Bogan and Senna looking for their place in the top 4 of the playoffs. We do know after the last round we had Sparrow, T-Dub and Mobile Chicane were eliminated from the playoffs, but doesn't mean they still can't race. Nolan's still putting pressure on as we go on to the last lap. Once again, Binky's just been out on his own in his own little element. 11 seconds ahead of Sam. He's about to put a lap down on Shifty. He comes through the final chicane and around the last corner to take the checkered flag in race 1. Great race win there for Binky. And good result here too for Sam. It's going to secure him some points for this top 4. Great result there from Sam. And Aussie Bogan with 2 pit stops manages to push his way back to 3rd and take that 3rd step on the podium for race 1. Great result there from Aussie Bogan. Of Senna in 4th, Motorman in 5th, just tips out Jackson in 6th, Hobbs in 7th, Dizzy in 8th, Sparrow in 9th, Bruno in 10th, T-Dub will come across the line for 11th. Shifty just coming down the final chicane. Again crosses the line for 12th. We'll have Grumblebum in 13th. He's been a quiet achiever today. He's been pretty much on his own in 13th, crosses the line, well done. And Red Dragon will round out the field for race 1, bringing home 14th spot. And across the line. So there's our race results. A few little penalties there. Hobbsy, the biggest one at 2.9 seconds. Didn't really affect him over Dizzy. Had a pretty decent gap. So congratulations to the podium in race 1, as we now get set for race 2. So once again, probably a few people will be doing a bit of a change in setups, try to make those tyres last a bit longer. So we're just waiting on everyone now to ready up for race 2. You can see a little bit of a difference there between the two cars. This Camaro is pretty balanced all the way through. The Mustang has got more of the top speed, not so much acceleration. The Camaro's got better acceleration and handling and brakes over the Mustang. But the Supra has definitely got the acceleration and speed, lacking in handling and brakes over the others. So most of them are starting to ready up now. Won't be too much longer and we'll be on the grid for race 2. Anyway, on one, there we go. I think we're ready to go. Must be waiting on someone. There we go, countdown's on. We now head to the grid for race 2 and the final chance for these drivers to mark their name in the books to get into that top 4 for the final round next week. And just so you're aware, next week's final race will come to you from Homestead. So I believe Homestead's a bit like a NASCAR / Indy track, where it's a bit of an oval and a circuit track at the same time, I believe. But here we go, ready for race 2, and off we go. So Aussie Bogan's got a great start there. He's managed to pull away. Pulls out in front of Binky. And then we look back into the mid-pack. Oh, we've got someone really wide into the grass there. That's Senna. Manages to hold. Oh, a bit of a contact moment there with Dizzy. There's the crumble bump through. We're all fighting for the sheep stations at the back here. This is great racing. As we see Jackson, Motorman, hounding the back of Sparrow here. Jack's pulled out. We've got the inside here into the right-hander. Sparrow leaves a little bit of a gap for him. And that's let Motorman drive straight through as those two run wide. As Dizzy now has a dive down the inside of Sparrow. Manages to just make it stick. Oh, Senna's had a bit of a spin. Manages to save it. He's lost a position there to Shifty. Oh, Sparrow's off into the weeds. It's put him right to the back of the field, unfortunately. Sam's now having a big dive. Oh, Aussie Bogan's had a bit of a run there. He's run wide. And he's given the first place position back to Vinky. Sam's managed to creep through as well. He'll be pretty upset with that. He'll be head down, ass up, trying to chase him back down. As T-Dub is a big mover and shaker, he's moved up into 4th place. Obviously he's tuned this Mustang up in between races, and now he's got something that's really working for him. He's about to put the pressure on Aussie Bogan. We go back here to Hobbsy and Motorman. Motorman gets a good run, just checks up a bit. Get a good exit here, can get a good run. T-Dub's definitely closing in now on Aussie Bogan. It's down to 7 tenths, 6 tenths now. There's a few battle scars on the passenger side of T-Dub's car. He's obviously had a bit of a side scrape with someone. Sam and Binky have both checked out on Aussie Bogan, out to 1.8 seconds. Sam's doing all he can, trying to stay with Binky. Now that the tyre temperatures will be up, the pressures will be set, a lot more grip. Now that we're on to lap 4. Bruno getting hounded by Hobbsy. Hobbsy's looking down the inside. Now he's on the outside. Can't make it happen there. Get a switch back. He'll be on the inside here for the next turn. Just not quite up far enough. A bit of a love tap. Tries to push him around the corner. Dizzy here, who's centre. So there's that acceleration of the Supra. What's he going to do? It was right, not quite close enough yet. Hobbsy all over the back of Bruno. He'll look down the inside. No, he goes to the outside again. Tries to make it stick around the outside. And can't quite make it stick that way. Just testing him here. You can see he's trying to work out where he's stronger. Sam's doing a great job here staying with Binky, putting heaps of pressure on the back of him, trying to make him make a mistake, trying to find a way around. Dare say Sam would love to get a race win tonight and to secure a spot in that top 4. Obviously still trying to find a way around. The more these guys battle, the Motorman's still going to be on the back of these two as well, and it's heading into a 3-way battle. Big slide there from Bruno. Manages to make that work on him. Pulls the gap out again. Hobbsy now to half a second. Dubs just chopped off the back of Aussie Bogan here. And it looks like he's going to be becoming vulnerable to Bruno and Hobbsy very soon. And Motorman too. Motorman's really closed that gap in now on Hobbsy. Sam's still trying to find. Hello, what's happened here? There we go. Sam's still trying to find a way around Binky, but the gap's just slightly opened up now to 7/10. So Hobbsy has managed to get around. Finally, after 7 laps, he's finally made the move stick on Bruno. Yeah, Hobbsy just needs to concentrate on driving because Bruno's going to have his mirrors full here with Motorman right on his tail. A slide there. Those sausage curves can really unsettle the cars if you're not too careful. Just ignore the curves. He's got a good run here. Is he going to have a look down the inside? Oh, would not quite switch over. Just get a good exit out of here. We'll use a lot of grass. If that's going to be enough for him as Bruno slightly pulls away. So it's still on between these three here. 5th, 6th and 7th. So far, everyone's just pretty much at a stalemate at the moment. All their tyres will be in the same predicament. Pretty much. That's it. Yeah. Obviously, still got half a tank of fuel. Tyres are yellow. Bruno's diving into the pits. These front tyres have gone blue. Sam's come out with a new set. T-Dub's tyres are starting to turn a little bit at the front. Yeah, that's a better picture. You can see that the right hand side tyres definitely working harder. We got, let's have a look at the leader. These tyres are pretty much almost cooked. That front left really hammered. Same there with Hobbsy, same condition. Same with Motorman. Centre, both of the left hand side tyres really worn out. Jax is on the freshies. Sam's on freshies, Bogan should be on freshies. I guess everybody else here has already done a stop. Sam's trying to put the pressure on Jack's here. Look at the switchback. Oh, nicely done. Sticks around the outside now. He's got the inside run for the next turn. Beautiful move there from Sam. Textbook switchback. He's got centre in his sights. The inside move. Jax is going to go with him. And if I Bogan too, Senna dives into the pits. So it looks like Aussie Bogan managed to close that gap a little bit. He's managed to get around Jax as well. Now he's putting the pressure on Sam, so he held off at the start. He was happy to sit in third, but now he's managed to claw his way back. Looks up the inside here, gets a good exit there. You're going to go side by side. Aussie Bogan's going to have the inside advantage here into the next turn. Aussie Bogan moves up into second place. Good move. Sam will still be looking. Is he going to have a look here at the chicane? Not quite. Still only early days, we're only halfway through. Oh, big slide there from Sam, manages to lose a little bit of time. Jax is looking around. Oh, big slide there from Sam, he's going to invite Jax up the inside. No, doesn't stick the nose out. Happened to Bruno there. If he just outbraked himself a bit. He managed to let Motorman and Sparrow through. Just a little bit of time there. Jax is diving back into the pits. But it's his first stop. This will be his first stop, I believe. So they'll only leave Sparrow to do one stop. Aussie Bogan is trying to hunt down the leader, Binky. Trying to secure his spot in the top four. He's got the gap down now to 1 second. But you gotta think too, only on lap 14, is he gonna wear these tyres out before the end of the race? battle pack now. We've got Sparrow, Jax, Senna, and Bruno all battling for the back end of the top 10. There's a look. He's going to be on the outside. He's going to make it stick here. Nice move. Not very often you can get a move done on the outside into those turns. He's managed just to make it stick. As Jax is trying to get a run. Bruno's going to have a look. I thought he was going to have a look up the inside of centre there. Stuck his nose out to let him know he was there. Nicely done. Jax has got a good run through here. He's going to shove it up the inside. Oh, not quite. Not close enough just yet. Let's just make out of it. Get a good exit run here. Oh, and he's giving Bruno a shove. Bruno was a little bit loose going through there. Jax had nowhere to go, had to give him a little bit of a love tap. I was going to say Aussie Bogan just went to the lead, but he's going in to do a second stop. He's put a fresh set of tyres on. Bruno's gone into the pits as well for another set. Like I said, some people will do one stop, some will do two. 2 sets of fresh tyres can make a difference. As we saw in the last race, Aussie Bogan managed to claw his way back up into 3rd spot. So Aussie Bogan's come out just in front of Hobbsy and Motorman. He's going to have cold tyres for the first half a lap. He needs to manage to now pull a bit of a gap, which I think he will. The tyre temps will start to come up now. So he's got 8 seconds. No, 3 seconds. He's got to close in on T-Dub, who's just sitting in 3rd place at the moment. T-Dub's been having a good race here on his own. Just putting in lap after lap. Oh, that was a grumble bump. Puts it in the fence going into the pits. Jax here still putting the pressure on the back of centre. These two were in the top 7 of the playoffs, pushing for top 4 spot. The way it's looking, these gentlemen might be eliminated as of the end of tonight. Bogan is closing that gap. The gap's now down to 2 seconds to T-Dub. Jax now up the inside, manages to make it stick on centre. Centre will looks like he's going to try to cut back. Oh, a little bit of a tap there. Sends him sideways, but readdresses it. Sticks the nose out and throws it down the inside of the hairpin, of the chicane. Gets that position back nicely. Nice driving there from these two. Give each other a little bit of room. Rubbin's racing. Why does it do this? Thank you. There we go now, down to 1.4. Grumblebum's just left the group, so unfortunately Disney and Grumblebum have both DNF'd in race 2. Sinner's managed to put the move back on. Jax is trying so hard. Is he going to switch it back? No, it's too far up. He's got to stick around the outside. He wants to get a good run here. Push his way through. There we go. Oh, hasn't quite got the legs. Aussie Vegans all on the back of T-Dub now. 2 laps to go. Is Timmy going to defend it? I hope he will. Got 2 battle packs going here. I'm trying to keep an eye on. Just needs to get a good exit here. Get in that slipstream. Close it in. He's up the inside. And manages to make it stick. Stannis tries to hang around the outside here. Oh, what a great move. Stays with him on the outside. Jackson makes it move. Is he going to protect? He's not going to let him get away with it that easy. He's all on the back of him here. 1 lap to go after this. There we go, Aussie Bogan down the inside of T-Dub, heading onto the front straight. Made it nice and easy. Watch these two still battling it out. Jackson's going to look up the inside again. As we now on to the final lap. Our race leader had a bit of a contest at the start with Sam, put him a bit under pressure, but once the tyre temps came up, Binky's managed to just pull away again, got a 12-second lead. So it looks like Binky's one of these unstoppable drivers that are just super quick, consistent, clean, and another win for Binky. Well done. Around the final corner comes Sam, and this will secure a spot in the top 4 for him. Well done, Sam. And Aussie Bogan across the line in 3rd, and T-Dub in 4th. Great result there from T-Dub. Hobbs across the line in 5th, Motorman in 6th. We go back here to Jax, manages to get the position back from centre, takes 7th, puts centre into 8th. Back to Bruno. We had a good battle at the start there, lost a bit of ground and put him back to 9th. And Sparrow just behind him in 10th. And rounding out the field, because we have 2 DNFs, will be Shifty. He will come home in 11th. there we have it. There is race 2 of the Gen 3 Supercars at Silverstone. I could almost say Aussie Bogan, Sam, Binky and Teed Up will be the top 4 for the playoffs in the final round at Homestead. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Late Night Racing's Gen 3 Supercar Series. Tune in next Saturday night for the final round at Homestead to see who's going to be crowned Gen 3 Supercar Series champion. Thanks for watching, everyone, and catch you on the next one.